What up, Blockheads? Today we are installing some bar end mirrors in the bar ends of the Yamaha R6. Alright, so what are you going to need? You are going to need, obviously, some bar end mirrors that will fit your bike. You're going to be doing away with the stock mirrors, so since those will be going away, you're going to want some block-off plates, which that's what those are. I'm not really a huge fan of the fact that they say R6, so I'm actually probably going to wrap those in a flat black kind of vinyl stuff. You are going to need a 5mm Allen for the bar ends right in here. Step one, obviously, you're going to want to take these off. All right, so when you do pull those out, you're gonna have the weighted bar end, and you're going to have the bolt that was in there as well, which has some kind of Loctite on it, basically like a thread locker as well. So next step, I'm gonna stand the damn bike up because I like working on it when it's level. I'm gonna take this bolt out and I'm gonna basically thread it through here. Should have a washer, does have a washer there. And these are going to go back on, and we're going to basically see if it'll thread on like that. Yeah, up's definitely the way to go, because I mean, this is my perspective right here. I can totally see the mirror over there, so facing upwards. Otherwise, they were down here and my arm was in the way, so with them right there, you know, like I can look over and I can actually see them. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten them down in the bar ends there, and yeah, then we'll angle them and get to do all that stuff later. All right, so once you found the angle that you pretty much want, you're just gonna start to tighten everything down. Basically the bolt here is going to tighten down the rotation this way, and then the bolt here is going to tighten down the rotation this way. So it's gonna be up to you guys. Just get on the bike, angle it to how you want it, to where you can see best, and then snug and tighten it down. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. We basically need a spacer in there so that it doesn't push against the actual throttle and cause it to stick, because that would suck. So yeah, that extra little washer that we put in there added just enough space to where the throttle resets. Otherwise, whenever it was tightened up like it is right now, it was basically pressing in and causing it to stay back, which would be bad news. You don't want that happening. So that extra little washer did the trick, man. Perfect. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and get to taking these off, the best part. All right, so for those of you that aren't aware how to do this, you're going to take these bolts off, basically these two right here, and these two right here and here. They are 10mm. All right, so when you guys do take those off, there's going to be this little piece of rubber in here with some bushings. You're gonna wanna leave those because basically the tension of that mirror being held on and like squeezing this is basically what keeps your windscreen on, your windshield. So leave those on there. I guess just to let you guys know, the reason I keep my Xena disc brake lock right there is so that whenever I take the R6, I don't forget it. So, because unfortunately it doesn't fit in the storage area, so I put it right there, and then I ended up putting it in my jacket, in my pocket. So whenever I take the R6, I basically have something to lock up the disc with an alarm built into it. Now, if you guys haven't seen one of those before, I do have a review on it on my channel. It's a Xena disc brake lock alarm. Basically locks onto your disc brake, and if it's moved, there's a 120 decibel alarm that goes off. You pretty much can't chop it off because it's like solid, like titanium or some kind of craziness like that. For peace of mind, you know? Oh man, it looks so much better without those mirrors. So much better. All right, so now we're gonna basically add the block off plates. It does have two basically openings for the bolts here. So you're gonna screw, you know, one bolt into each of those. I'm gonna throw some Loctite on mine just in case. All right, and so the stock nuts fit back over them, so you guys are going to use those stock nuts. After you guys have got those set in there, they do have like little hex ends to them, so you guys can tighten them down in there. So they are a 1/8 inch, 1/8. By the way, I'm gonna drop links to basically everything that I'm using here in the description below. So if you guys wanna scoop up any of it, find the links in the description below. All right, then you can just snug them down. They're not like the most perfect fitment. I think they do make some different ones for that little gap right there, that little overhang. But I mean, if you guys don't mind that, I really don't. Yeah, that's kind of like, I don't know, the biggest deal about them, I guess. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You now have bar end mirrors and no stock bullshit mirrors. That's awesome. Gives it a much different look. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, so I'm gonna get those adjusted, but that's pretty much it. Not too crazy hard. Like I said, just be sure to use a extra washer to push this a little further out on the throttle side, just to make sure that the throttle resets back to 0. So whenever you've got it all tightened down, pull that back, make sure it snaps back. You can hear it snap back to 0. Just because that would be dangerous if you pulled it back and it stayed, you know. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the how-to video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button down there. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below and I will answer them to the best of my knowledge. Be sure to see the disclaimer below as well. If you guys did enjoy the video, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It's kind of like over in this area somewhere. Until next time, you guys ride safe out there, stay vigilant, and I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. Bye.